Now, this is pretty much the most normal lottery you're ever going to see. Only 3 movements, and everything else is exactly in order. St. Louis jumping up to 1. I guess they're the team that's just going to suck forever in this one. Anaheim goes back to 2. Columbus goes back to 3. But everyone else is directly in order. We do not have a pick anywhere in the top 15, so there's that. So, yeah, is what it is. So St. Louis is going to get themselves a franchise because that guy at number 1 overall actually turned out to be a franchise. That's crazy. 3 franchises in the first 3 years. I've never quite seen that, so very interesting there. There are your lottery results. I don't need to view draft class here. We will check out retirements, of course. And Patrick Marleau retires on Florida. Zetterberg. Wow, it took him a while to actually bite the dust. He usually bows out pretty early. Perry and Char retire. Char was on Dallas, weirdly. Erickson, Ladd, Phaneuf, Lucic. Early retirement for him. Nielsen, Como. All right, so most of the main names. And there you see some other minor ones here. And then a bunch of free agents. All right, on to goalies. No one really, just Elliott, who, yeah, he was about done. Decent career numbers, though. Well, goals against, yeah. Good save percentage, though, too. Pretty good there for Brian Elliott. Not too bad. That's a good shutout number for the amount of games played as well. Alrighty, so there we go. There are your retirements. And we got a bit of a blessing in disguise here. Patrick Marleau becomes a coach. Interesting. Engelland and Ladd become scouts, and I'll show you what I mean by a blessing in disguise. We did have someone retire in Chicago again, but no one on our main roster, coaching-wise. Let's do pre-draft interviews here, because there's some interesting stuff that we're going to want to take a look at, perhaps. So we don't obviously have a pick anywhere in the top 15. We do have an elite goalie coming in here, who is I would take that. I would absolutely take that at 21. I mean, I think we should have a pick around there, so we can almost guarantee ourselves an NHL ready elite goalie, which is huge. He could be a backup for a year, and then eventually start taking over the starting duty. Since Fleury is on his contract year, he doesn't want to come back, so we'll likely let him go. We'll have Binnington for 1 more year. This kind of lines up perfectly, so I'm really interested in snagging him. Other than that, though, it gets pretty weak around the late 20s. And in here, there's not a whole lot, so we might want to package something together and move up, because our low elites aren't coming until way later, so we can definitely... Well, this guy's coming in the second. We could pick him up pretty easily. But these 2 guys, Morgan and Recchi, not coming in until way later. Let's take a look here and see if I want to pin anyone else, and then I'll see about interviews. Yeah, I didn't really get a whole lot. So, central scouting-wise, you'd love to jump up here. I might, you know what? I might get this guy. I want to know what player type he is and stuff. Yeah, we'll do player type and personality. I want to see what this guy is. Cedric Antonio. Kind of very interested, because all these guys, NHL ready, also NHL ready. So these are some elites that we should be able to move up for. After that, no more. Right? So, yeah. All right. I want to see what player type this guy is for sure. So we're going to interview him. We already know his ETA. We just need to know his play style, personality, and that's about it. So, all right. So he's a sniper. Let's see what kind of person he is. All right, well-rounded. And since he says he has no weaknesses, I want to ask what his weaknesses are, just because I have one more question. I'll probably say physicality. Yeah, that's usually what it is for those skill guys. So there's nothing really, anything major there. His strength should be his... Yeah, I think interviews need to be improved a bit, but it is what it is. So yeah, sniper there, power forward here, and a playmaker. Very, very interesting. A weak on face-off. Oh, so this guy's more of a winger, which isn't bad, because we do have a center sniper option. So Savoie isn't even a bad pick here. Yeah, not at all. Campoli is not exactly what I'm after. It's either, if I'm going to go for someone, it's either going to be Antonio or Savoie here. If we're able to move up, which we should be able to around that area. Yeah, I don't see a reason why not. Look how accurate I made Brand Lambert, apparently. I hate you, EA. Why'd you add him in? So late in the year. It is what it is. Anyway, then of course we should be able to select Dylan here. Okay, any more interviews? Nornan, I can see what he is. Maybe he'll be a low. I don't really think so, because we don't have... And the only lows coming in are way later, like around... We have one low elite coming in here, and it's interesting. It's after a bunch of low top fours and such, so... You know, I'll scout I'll interview a couple more around here. Age-wise, let me see. Age, okay, he's 18 and stuff. I guess I'll interview a couple just to see. I don't really think we're gonna get... Even if he just says low, like really how much of a guarantee is that gonna be that he turns out to be something? I just don't really think I need anything. But, whatever. I'll just do. So 4-year ETA, that's probably not low elite. They're usually 3 years. Stay-at-home defenseman. And let's see what he says for personality. Alright, well-rounded. But yeah, even if it says low for this guy, it's far from a guarantee he's going to be a low elite. And with that ETA, I highly doubt it. So I don't think that's going to turn out to be anything. One more interview here. I don't really think I need to use... You know, I'll interview this guy, because if he's a low out of nowhere, then I think he's going to be a low elite. So I think that's actually a smart move to interview this guy, so I'll just use it. Why not? Like, there's really no reason not to. I don't think he will be, but if he's got 3-year ETA right here, he does. Although that can be the same as, like, top 6s and stuff right there, so... Actually should be higher. Like 2 years in this early, but... Yeah. Okay, how about personality? Carefree. So, not a great thing to have. 3-year ETA, carefree, playmaker on the wing. And he's going to be a medium, so look at actually like a top 9, too. Alright. So, there it is. This is a weird draft. Look at that. Top 4s mixed with top 6Ds, and... Maybe could have done one or both of these guys. That might have been a better chance for low leads, but it is what it is. We're past it. That is it. I think I got everyone pinned I want. And, oh yeah, here's our blessing in disguise. Edmonton actually went on to win the Stanley Cup. So, it's actually kind of good that we weren't able to trade for them, and I appreciate the explanation of the two-way deals and people over the age of, like, 26 or whatever. So, appreciate that in the comments. Now I know. I usually don't see dudes at that age on two-way deals a lot of the time. Alright, anyway. Let's check out the awards. Edmonton winning the Cup. Toronto won the Presidents. Edmonton took on Pittsburgh in the finals and beat them. Okay. Individual awards here. Connor McDavid gets the Art Ross. Stamkos with the Hart. Carlson with the Norris. Nice. Well-deserved. Stamkos with the Lady Bing. Should have been Viborny. Calder Memorial to Tuppurainen. Yeah, that makes sense. Conn Smythe to McJesus. Vezina to Martin Joe. He actually won the Vezina and the William M. Jennings. Interesting. So I guess we have to include him in the tie now. Masterton went to Hughes. Aston with the Jack Adams. Selke to Couturier. Ted Lindsay was to Stamkos. And Sagan with the Maurice Richard. So yeah, Couturier getting that Selke. Pretty sweet. Alright. There we are for the awards. But yeah, man, I'm actually kind of glad we weren't able to make the trade with Edmonton. The game actually saved me. Is this a turning point? Or is the game just trolling me further? Is the game like, hey, I did this nice thing for you, and now it's going to turn around and be a complete dick again? Time will tell. So I already got the draft settings turned on. snag my phone because I'm going to need the list to add to it and to look at it for us to check out everyone's growth. So, I don't... yeah, oh yeah. And I extended Nicholas Roy for a couple years at like 1.5 mil because I liked him. And he's looking pretty good. So, yeah. He'll be coming back next year guaranteed now. And let's get into the draft. I think that's really all I have to announce. Let's do it. Let's see where our picks are. All right, so obviously St. Louis there. Okay, we can move up to the 6, the 9, the 10. That's really good. Okay, so we have some options to move up. Ooh, we got the 17th. Right there we can get Dylan. So I'll keep that. And then our other pick is at the 23. That is a pick we'll probably use to try to move up somewhere here. The 9 or the 10. What one were we looking at, which would be kind of the best? Antonio's good. Really good. He should be fine there. Maybe moving for the 9 is the best option, because then we might have a pick of the littler of all three. I don't want Campoli. I don't really think he's the guy. I just don't see him as the guy here. We have Stone. We have Tuck. Who else do we have in the way of power forwards coming up? I thought we had... maybe I didn't. Actually, I might have been thinking about it. Yeah, we were thinking about getting Zinthi, but that never panned out. We have Reigning Noob, Sniper, Vaborny's two-way forward. Actually, I don't think I really do. Tuck getting up there. He might not be bad, but... two-way D... Sniper. Yeah, we don't really have a solid power forward in the system. Stone won't be here forever, but he's here right now, and he's 30. Signed for 6 more years, so it's really not top of my priority list to get another power forward, I don't think. It's not really super needed to get the Sniper either. I think we're actually lacking playmakers, to be honest. Yes, we have Marchessault, but he's 31. That's really our only playmaker. Galchenyuk doesn't count. Krebs is a big F. I don't think he's getting past third line. Maybe the second line if we're lucky. I think Savoie might be the best bet here, because he could be played on the wing with Reigning Noob. Let's go by that. I know we had some low elites that were, yeah, like Uncle Skodin's, you know, playmaker, but also will shoot, and we don't know how good he's getting. Yeah, I think the playmaker actually makes the most sense when we have Reigning Noob, who's a center sniper. And that guy's a center, but he's bad at face-offs, and Reigning Noob is actually very good at face-offs. 77. St. Louis made their pick on the franchise. 83 franchise. Congrats to you, St. Louis. Good pick. So let's see if we can move for the 9th. We should be able to. We'll need to chuck in some extra stuff. We could actually throw in the goalie prospect at this point. Oh, we also have the 26. That's right. Well. Value, we might want to use the extra value. Let's actually see. I'm going to take a look here at which pick... can the 23 get us anything that I'd like, basically, is what I'm looking at. Not really. It's actually more beneficial to keep the 26 and maybe pick one of these guys. So I think, yeah, shipping out the 23 makes the most sense. It's more value, and... yeah, we don't really actually need that value. We don't need that slot. So let's give up the 23. That'll help us push this across in a big way. So let's give them the 23. And what else? What else do they want? We could probably throw in that goalie prospect at this point, since we're almost guaranteed to get Benoit. We didn't really need him. Yeah, it looks like Bennington erased his stat minuses, so good for us still. He's back up to an 86. Hopefully that maintains. Although Fleury also says 86, so... How accurate is that? I think I could throw in Keatley here, to be honest. Yeah, I'll throw in Keatley. That should be fine. Yeah, it'll be a bunch of extra value, but this guy's not really turning out to be anything. Oh, we already gave him a goalie last time, didn't we? Yeah, we gave him Laner. Although, this is a prospect and Laner's 30. And they... Yeah, I guess it could, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Let's do it. There you go. Yeah, no brainer, whatever. Take it. I didn't really want to give up anything else. I'm still kind of holding on to Krebs and hoping. Like to have options. Okay, so there's that. We now have the 9th pick. Actually got into the top 10. That's impressive. We'll have our pick of the litter basically in those medium elites, unless Vancouver goes off the board. But they usually like those high guys. Slavkovsky and the guy before him are both high top 6s. So there's that. We'll have our pick of the elites, and like I said, we'll probably go for Savoie. I just went for the earlier one because, I mean, you know, it's still, maybe I changed my mind. Basically. And 17 is fine. 26. We're all looking good. So, yeah, we're set here. Let's see what is in the rest of that top 5. Get up to our pick, call a timeout, check out the growth. Lambert, number 1. And 2, a bit unfortunate. I am sorry, but blame EA. Just pretend they have different names. The Preds get Schmidt. All right. So, Tyler Schmidt is on the Preds, along with, I think we have someone else on the Preds. Yeah, we have, oh man. Yeah, you get to play with the franchise. Oh, goodness gracious. You get to play with Moshier Vince. I think the Preds are going to be absolutely filthy again in this playthrough. So, brace yourselves. Joachim Kimmel. Shane Wright went to Buffalo. All right, and Ice Warrior goes to the Habs. And we have someone else on the Habs, a goalie, I believe. And that is, yeah, Dean Vodka. And also Zinthi. We have 3 guys on the Habs. Look at that, I think. Yep, 3 guys on the Habs. 2 power forwards and Zinthi and Ice Warrior. You guys are going to be a bruising team with hopefully a solid goaltender. Vancouver gets Slavkovsky. All right, yeah, so essentially we have our pick of all of the elites. But we're going to go through and check out how everyone is doing here. So check out the Hurricanes here. And Cody is on the block. 76 at 20 overall. I don't know why they have you on the block. Pretty mean. You're killing it in the juniors. Oh yeah, you won't show playoff stats. How are you growing here? Good offense, decent shot, good defense. Your deking always jumps up. I always start it low, and for some reason it grows. But look, there's your skating at really, really low like you wanted. All right, there you are. Not doing too bad. I might be jumping back and forth here. It's hard to keep track. I should actually line everyone up, but whatever. All right, let's go to the Senators now, where Mike D is, and see how he's coming along. Also, Papin is there, so there we go. See? You're 77 and 19. What a year he just had. Not as good as his last year in Blainville Boisbriand, but all right. Pretty solid. Built well. He was getting up there. And if you're wondering why everyone, like snipers and stuff, the shootings are lower than maybe they quote-unquote should be, it's because it's a balance thing. Because we know they're going to take 300, 400 shots a year, right? So it's a balance thing. All right, there's Mike D down there, 77 at 20. Playing the AHL now, 2nd year in a row. Becoming a production guy. Playing the playoffs, and look at those numbers. 14 points in 19 games played. Very solid. And pretty decent shot, considering the overall. Yeah, your shot's growing well. Lower awareness than passing, which is great. But it is what it is. Coming along well. Pretty well. All right, let's go to Nashville here, where we want to see. Oh, yeah, he's up to an 84 already. At 19 years old. NHL debut, 22 goals, 41 points. Slow going, slower start. But he's going to absolutely dominate. Obviously didn't make the playoffs. Ooh, wow, you actually grew kind of weird. Your awareness is staying low. Your passing went way up. Wow, interesting. So The high franchise isn't necessarily indicative of you're going to kick ass because your awareness actually really isn't growing at all. That's a bit unfortunate there on the offensive side of things. So we'll see how things work out for you there. All right, let's go check out Anthony on the Coyotes. I think our lone guy on the Coyotes here. There you are, 78 at 19. Not quite or did you make the NHL? Nope. Still in Quebec there, 95 points. Also had a worse year than the previous year, but that's all right. Still good. And you're built very well. That defense, though, is pretty bad, but you have a decent shot and great offense. And you are a center playmaker. So there you are. Looking pretty solid. All right, let's go to Jacob here on the Devils. Jumping all the way around. It's just how my list is. Don't worry. 75 at 19, so a bit slower on the growth side of things, but looking pretty solid still. Let's see. Yeah. The shot's growing more than anything by the looks of it. Yeah, looks like it. So lucky you, your shot's growing. Might be a goal-scoring power forward after all. All right. Next up, we got someone on the Caps here. All right, they got you on the block too there. 74 at 19, a bit slower on the growth side of things as well, but decent year in Hershey minus, but decent year nonetheless. No playoff stats, so you didn't make the playoffs. Again, your passing grew a ton. Your offense awareness didn't do. Why is the puck skills always jumping up for you guys? That's really weird. It is what it is. Defense, for your overall, it's not bad, but it definitely needs to grow up there. So not too shabby, but a bit to be desired there. Let's go to Baston, where we have Sutari there. Wow, haven't even turned 19 yet. Marty Sutari, 75 points in Red Deer. Obviously not going to show playoff stats because juniors, but look at that, growing extremely well. The offense is way up there. Face-offs are up there. Yeah, if you get into that top 6, you are going to be a threat. You're going to get some stat growth and become an elite player for sure. But you got to get there. But 73, got plenty of time. Plenty of time to get there. Let's go to the Habs now, where we have a few. Obviously, Ice Warriors just drafted. And where are you at? There you are, Zinthi. 76 at 19, growing well. 37 points there in Laval. Decent. Only played 4 games. Looks like you guys got swept. You got 2 points. So it's a -6 in 4 games. So you're built well, though. You got that going for you. Awareness is higher than passing. Your shot is pretty accurate. And your defense is up there. Good aggressiveness and body check. And a big old bruiser. And now, with Ice Warrior coming in, looking to be pretty bruising squad here. Let's see how the goalie's doing. Dean Vodka, 77 now at 20. Probably won't be NHL. Maybe, if the Primo. Depends on their... Yeah, he could be, but I think one more year in the AHL there for you. You didn't do so hot. Only 33 games played. Your numbers weren't great. Numbers were way better last year. Didn't play in the playoffs. And there's your bill. Wow, oh yeah, that's right. You wanted your some things way higher than others. Breakaway and 5-hole. Since those didn't inflate your stats too much, it's easier to do that for goalies. And your speed. All right, we'll see how you're able to do in the simulation when you get there. This last year wasn't too hot, though. All right. Oops. Yeah, actually, I just need to switch that anyway. Let's go to... Yeah, we're running out of time. It's all right. Chicago. Oh, yeah, Irvin is here. There you are. Lowly, 76 at 19. -43, so it looks like the Ice Hogs are a trash team. -43. That is insane. Obviously, oh yeah, well, I think we'll make the playoffs with that. Your passing got a bit higher than your awareness, but that's alright as a puck-moving type guy. Your defense isn't too bad. You're not built horribly. So you can definitely be an impact player. Top 4, maybe even make it up to that top 2, and as a second-round selection, that's pretty solid. All right, on to Minnesota we go for, this is the last one, I believe. Yep. Which is a Rousseau. We checked you a bit. Come on. Oh, it is on it. Cool. It's just lagging. Don't worry about it. There you are. 74. Yeah, nothing much has really changed. Besides, decent year. No playoff stats. Wow, yeah, that awareness is really high. Your shots aren't too bad either. Yeah, pretty damn good. All right. So there we are. We got 30. I'm going to call it another timeout anyway here. Simply because I still need to decide on our pick. Whew. Now, it's saying one of these two guys, but I'm still kind of favoring the playmaker. I'm really still kind of favoring the playmaker. NHL ready, similar to McKinnon. 200-foot game, skating, offensive creativity. Census is an A+. That's huge. That means his offensive awareness, right? Like that, this is almost like going to be the ideal playmaker build. So, yeah, his face-offs won't be good, but we pretty much don't need him to take face-offs. We'll more need him on wing, and I'm really excited about this guy. The flip side, though, Antonio, Magic Hands Pro Release skating, you know, it's still good, but we don't really need him, another shooter, really. Campoli's okay, but I don't, again, not a big need. I think Savoie here is really the best option. His only weakness is something we don't necessarily need him for. He's looking to be a winger. We more need him on the wing. We have a center sniper who's good on face-offs. I mean, this is kind of like a dream selection here, if I'm going to be completely honest. So, yeah, I think it's pretty clear. I'm going to go for Matthew Savoie here. Say no to the scouts and select them. Pretty, yep, 79 overall. Medium elite. Listed as depth. No, it's actually listed as fourth line, so maybe we could start him NHL. We'll see what happens. And our next pick is up here at 17. I will just sim up here, and then I'll put in you guys. Let's see where you went. So, Rocco Ferrari went to the Islanders. Alright, let me put that in there. And Jordan went to the Ducks, so we have a couple guys on the Ducks as well. Oh, wait, no. Did we have... Yeah, I think we have someone on the Ducks. Oh, no, we don't this time. Okay, yeah, someone on Arizona, I guess. So there you go. Jordan on the Ducks. 74 overall, top 4. And Rocco Ferrari, 75 overall, top 6. I don't know if we have anyone else. I haven't counted. Oh, yeah, we got Dylan here. I know that's a member. And we're going to select him. There's no reason not to. NHL ready goaltender. Like, that's pretty filthy. Leadership, glove hand angles. Takes winning seriously, has an incredible drive to win. Loyalty is a concern. That's a bit concerning there at the end, but everything else looks solid. We got to lock him in ASAP to long term then. All right, Dylan. You're on our team now. Welcome. 78 overall. Could be backup, but it says minor starter, so maybe not. Maybe leave him unsigned for a year. See what happens. Might be the best bet. So there we go. We got one more selection here, but I believe that's it for the members now. Up to the 26 we go. Oh, no, that's right. Tyler Tessier. Sorry, bud. And you are on the Canes along with Cody. So there you go. All right. 74 overall, medium, top 4, OFD. Look at that awareness. 93 to 81. Pretty solid. Okay. Now then, we have our pick here at 26, which I can get a top 6. Let's check where our pins are at. We have 53. We should be able to get that with one of our seconds. I mean, we had a couple seconds. Yep, we got the 48. I'll pick them with that. Blind pick there. And 26, we'll take kind of whatever we want here. So, look for probably a top 6 or top 4 type guy. Lefty, lefty. Both lefties, both two ways. Yeah, both top 4s. So, size and skill shut down. Heavy slap shot, not bad. Weak teammate utilization. If you're going to take one, it'd be him. What's the ETA? NHL ready. Wow. That's pretty big, actually. Let's check what our defensive situation's like. Especially on that left-hand side. That's pretty good. Wow, NHL ready. Still have Barry, Theodore, Schmidt, Pajot. White Cloud, Coughlin, McNabb, who was on his last year. We don't. Oh yeah, we could. You know what? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that top 4. I mean, we're looking pretty good, but NHL ready. I mean, what if he gets better? We don't really need him because we have Theodore. Theodore's still young enough. I mean, but how is he going to get much better? It doesn't look like it. Maybe that guy does get better. That's a tough call. That's a really tough call. Let me check the forward end of things. Still have Glass. What do we got? Vaborny, Savoy now, Carlson, Noob. I'm looking at just mostly prospects. Glass we still have. Krebs. I think we could use a few more forward prospects, to be honest. The defenseman looks good. But if one of these guys are NHL ready, I'm going to use another timeout just so I don't run out of time. If one of these guys, like one of those top 6 forwards, if it's too far back. This guy's not going to be NHL ready. 4 years. Dude, that's such a huge gap. Oh, man. Yeah, like a forward would be good, but that's pretty ridiculous being NHL ready right here. Cycle and pinch. That's good for the future. With a new coach who likes cycle and pinch. I don't think I could pass up on this guy. I really don't. He's ridiculously solid. So yeah, I'm going to get Vyacheslav Frolov. Maybe he does get better than Theodore. 78 overall, top 4. I mean, that is... You can't... How do you pass that up, really? Like, I couldn't... Oh, he's so good. Look at the defense. Yeah, this guy's insanely good. Yep, I'm very, very happy with that pick right there. Probably a year off contract, and then we could sign him. Yep, okay. Extremely happy with that pick right there. Let's sim up. I will look back, just in case. But I'm pretty sure that was all the members. I don't think we had any low elites here. I would have noticed them. I'm just a little paranoid now that we've missed some already. But yeah, I think that was it. Definitely. Okay. We can start in with our low elites here now. First one here is Suonen. Center, two-way forward, bad at face-offs, and he's got like 4-year ETA. Oh, wait. He had 4-year ETA, which meant... Oh, no, never mind. The other guy didn't turn out to be low. I was thinking back to the interview process, but it was wrong. Wait, I got the right... Okay. For some reason, I thought my my controller... Oh, he's actually a play... Ah, damn. Oh, I was actually really hoping he was a two-way forward. That is less cool, but... So, okay, there's another winger playmaker option, I guess. So, plenty of those down the road. I was kind of hoping he was two-way, but whatever. It is what it is. So now we have a bit of a blind pick to make with our 54. Nah. And we can't actually take that many picks either, because we're maxed out. Okay, is there a couple maybe? Was there a maybe? Not necessarily, not really. There's a goalie here, but there's a fringe starter next to him. Three-year ETA. This guy might have 4-year ETA. It's not guaranteed, so... Ooh, you know what? The righty, 19 years old, might actually be with 3-year ETA too. He actually might be an elite. It's another defenseman, but it's on the right-hand side. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. You know what? He's just different than everyone else, right? He's just different. And with a good ETA. So I'm going to go for Svitov here and hope for... Nah, unfortunately not. So low top 4. Damn it. Ooh, that's a really low 3-year ETA. That's right on the cusp, so that sucks. All right, so he didn't pan out. I don't think we missed out on any low elite or anything like that. Like, I'm almost positive we didn't. It's pretty hard to find one of those. Everyone else should be like low top 4, low top 6. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see much. Up to our next pick, which is 79. These are all kind of blind picks here. Yeah, even that guy was low. Yeah, nothing really here. Starter would have been nice. So, yeah, that guy would have been decent to have, but it's not really the end of the world. Swinging for the fences ain't always bad. So our pins are coming in at like 120 something, as I recall. Yeah, 120s. So, well, maybe with the next in the pick. You know what? Let me check. Because I don't think we got an extra 4. I think it was a 5 that we got. So, I want to make sure I can get both of them. And I'm not going to trade around for these kind of picks. I can get them with my next 2. Oh, I did get an extra 4. Yeah, I'll get them with my next 2. Perfect! Yeah, we're perfectly lined up. We have 2 extra 5s as well. Alright. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. So, blind pick here. Next 2 picks, we get our pins. And then blind picks for the rest. Okay, nothing great here. We can maybe hope to get lucky. Any gems or anything around this area? Any gems in general? Nope, just a bunch of busts. Unknown 19-year-old, probably our best bet. Like, maybe a power forward. Let's go with that. Unknown 19-year-old. Giuliano. Nothing. Oh, he's a grinder. Low top 9 grinder. 61. Not exactly great, but didn't have much to choose from. No thanks. Yeah, not a lot of great stuff, but we're going to get a couple low elites here, so yay. Yay for that. We'll grab Noel Morgan. Righty 2 AD. That's very good. We kind of needed a more wide 5-year ETA, though. I mean, hard pressed for him to really make an impact later on. 48 overall, too. Yeah, pretty low. Like a 7th round selection right there in most years. But not here. All right, and our next one, we grab Braden Araki, who's an elite, probably 5-year ETA as well. Yeah, neither of these guys are, you know, these are big projects to have. 47 overall, yeah. Nothing great. So a bunch of blind picks here to close things out. And by the looks of it, ooh, Ackerstrom. Center 2-way forward, 18. Ackerstrom, likely Frederick Ackerstrom. So he's from like SHL or Liga or something like that. Huh. There's a chance for him. Ackerman. Is he 18? Not a center or anything, but he's from the same league. 18. There's also some goalies here. 19. That's only value. And we don't need another righty OFD, really. So, even if he is a low elite, it's really not that much of a coup. I'm actually more tempted to go for Zetter, although, oh, yeah, he has, you know, that's SHL. 18. Unknown, though. That's the thing. If I knew it was low, I'd be way more tempted to take a chance on it. Let me see. Anything else out of the ordinary here? Not just him. Well, let's check the late 4. Nothing. Oh, medium top 6. Grinder, 54-20. So medium 20s wouldn't be horrible, but I like high goaltenders. If he's high fringe starter, that's really good. This guy could be anywhere from... He's also 19. I mean, trading value would be great, but... Gustav Nikolitin. Damn it! I was hoping for a high fringe at least. I struck out on that one. What's the other goalie going to be? If he's an elite, I'll feel real bad. No, he's not. He's a fringe starter. Still better than this guy, but he is also 19. All right. Hopefully, I didn't completely. No, that guy was actually a low 7. That was Ekman. The other guy, he was quite a bit later. Oh, we have. We can take a gamble on that unknown guy from Sweden. Sure. I mean, it's highly unlikely he becomes much of anything. But whatever. Let's take a gamble on him. What else are we gonna do? Ugh, medium 7. Yeah, not a whole lot here. And the blind pick wise, we're striking out already in the AHL section. Low top 6, probably the best we can hope for. Fringe starter. This is a very poor late rounds here, which is kind of to be expected after how good things have been in all the early rounds for the last few years. So we're probably not going to find too much here. Let me just be brutally honest. We're not going to find a whole lot. I really have no clue what even to grab here. 19, probably just go for weird guys that stand out, like a 19 Polish, but he's on Miranda. That feels like a real guy then. We had good luck with another Savoie, so let's go with Charles Savoie. AHL. Yeah. It was terrible. What a year to have all these later picks, huh? At least we got a couple good ones. I'm going for like all the unknowns and stuff like that, but it's just not panning out. Bunch of 19-year-olds who I feel like are just going to be real. So I'm going to try to avoid them at this point. 18-year-old. Yeah, just take a random. I don't know what I'm going for. I'm just going to take some blind picks here. Bottom 6, then that's it, I think. Yeah, so really bad in the late rounds there, but the early going was very good for us. But yeah, there wasn't a whole lot there. So there we go. That's our 12 picks, I think. Yep, that was 12. Good. I didn't pick any extra. And that's our last year to have 12 total picks. Everything from here on out is 9 total and only 3 in the first 2 rounds. So there we go. But Savoie was great. Benoit is obviously good. And, you know, Frolov is pretty damn good. Suonin, but slowed down quite a bit after that. Got a lot of quantity, but not a whole lot of quality outside the early going there. Oh, that's... Wait. No, that was... What? Wait. No, they used their pick. Yeah, there's no way that was there. Oh, no, yeah. What? Did they have an extra first? No, they did. What? Wait. Did I miss that in the draft? Did Minnesota get the franchise guy? I don't know. Something weird. I don't know. I should have looked a bit longer, I guess. All right, up to re-sign phase we go. We got some scouts. Again, I'll just sign them. If I need to fire them, I'll fire them. There's, again, no reason not to sign your scouts. There's literally 0 reason. There's no punishment for firing them, so just sign them. Maybe you save yourself a tiny bit of time on clicking, but that's it. So 3 guys, there they are. I'll try to probably improve my European scouts now, because now's the time where you're going to start seeing better players come from weirder areas. All right, shouldn't have too many signings to do here. Pacioretty's going to need an extension. He's got some stat growth now. Looks like he might start declining, but he is built on stat growth now, so that's tough. He gets the contract year, and he just got stat growth. Piri, Bonino, probably not. I like Stevenson. I don't want to let him go. I'll pay extra to keep him around. I really will. He's very, very good. Well, yeah, we got 20 mil. We'll give him 2 mil for a year. Obviously not ideal, but is what it is. We'll let Bonino go. He was kind of a... Puri, if he wants like a 2-way or something, it's very cheap. We'll see. Mikheyev, why not? He's solid for depth at the very least. Elvinus... Yeah, I don't see why not. You could be a good winger. If you want 2-way, perfect. 2-year 2-way, beautiful. This guy's really actually becoming something decent. Zikov is last resort, if anything. I like him in the AHL, though. White Cloud, I really like. He could actually be an impact player only once a year. I'd like to get him to 2. So let's try that. Savoy, where'd he come? Oh, yeah, so even if we don't use him, we should sign him. Maybe keep him in juniors. We'll see. He says ready for 4th line. I don't know if I want him playing 4th line. I guess we'll see. Cousins, again, for AHL, yeah. I need some extra. We need some extra guys for right now for AHL. Although we should have some guys coming off entries. I like Noshik still. Just for a year, though. Cruz, yep, hold on to him. Cotter. I like a lot of these guys. Schultz, not sure about. Yep, Travica needs his entry level. I'll do a bit of more of a count, but we should be fine. Could probably get rid of a couple of these guys. Roenberg, he's really not going to become anything, but I'll hold on to him just to have him, I guess. That's it for there. Okay. That's 2 forwards. We'll let go of this guy, keep Brown, and then let go of one of the defensemen and that guy. That should be fine. Goalie-wise, Fleury doesn't want to come back, so we're just going to let him go. We have Bennington for another year. Sign Dylan Benoit. Dansk and Sparks. Probably hold on to him. Yeah. I don't really see a reason why not to. They've been fine. 2 years, 2 way. That's beautiful. Yeah, sure. He's only 28. How about you? What do you want? 1 year. Fine. Whatever. I don't really care. All right. So Fleury is gone. He doesn't want to come back. I'm not going to overpay him to stick around. We don't necessarily need to. Bennington will be fine. Benoit is the future now. So that is the plan. Peary, we can afford. So sure. Even if I bury him to be an AHLer. Let's go for it. All right. Let's advance a day here. All right, Scouts coming back. Stevenson rejected. That sucks. Peary also rejected. But we'll have plenty of cash, so I can afford to get them both back. Like, yeah, we're gonna have tons of cash. Just take that, man. I like having. He's a good guy to have in that AHL. Chandler Stevenson. I'm going to overpay the shit out of him. He's very, very good for the 4th line right now. I mean, he could do anything, really. He can penalty kill. He could play center. He could play wing. He's got a bit of offensive awareness as well. He's kind of a jack of all trades back there in the bottom 6. Carrier is still okay-ish for... Actually, yeah, I should keep him there if I decrease his years for the AHL. Oh, Noshik didn't accept. Oh, did I even... Yeah, I should have offered him a contract. Come on now, get back. McNabb, we're going to say no to. Bye. Schultz, yeah, I'll hold on to him, actually, for the AHL. 2 years, sure, you're 75. Not like you're terrible. And who's that? Brown. Why didn't he accept? Did I not? Maybe I just didn't offer him something. 1 year. He's 30. You don't want to keep them around for too long. Everyone else accepted. Advance a day again. All right, another scout and the other scout, and now players. Got Stevenson, got Carrier, Noshik, Peary, and that should be everyone. Do a quick little check here. We kind of have 17 mil to work with. Yep, that's everyone. 17 mil to work with. Plenty of cash. We'll see what's there. I don't really know what we need or if we need anything. What we do need is for our young guys to start taking over, and that's what this extra cash will begin to go towards. This isn't. We can't really go super long term, but we can afford to do some stuff. Aborny, I mean, we got 2 years essentially, 2-3 years for most of them, maybe more. So I mean, we kind of can in a lot of ways. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we got basically 3 to 2 years before we have to start signing all these guys. After that, though, it's going to be huge, huge, huge. A lot of money being spent, so bear that in mind. We'll have Chucky coming off contract next year. Patch-Red we can keep around for a bit longer for sure. All right, well, things are looking pretty good here. All right, and we'll probably have some extensions to maybe take care of, although I'll probably just do that in the next episode here. We'll see what happens. Let's check out what is available in free agency, because we have a lot of cash to work with, and we could probably sign some things that will benefit us for the next couple of years, so let's do it. I think it'll be good to have a mix of veterans to help our younger guys coming in. So let's see what is here in free agency. COD, of course, not a whole lot. Actually, almost zero in free agency. Trocheck's okay, but there's nothing amazing here. Kadri's all right. Justin Williams, really? Justin Williams asking for almost $7 million for 2 years. Sod. Yeah, this is one of those times where there's just nothing really good here. Goalie-wise, Fleury's the best one. Yeah. Of course, when we have 17 mil, there's not a whole lot here in free agency, but there's some pieces we could probably grab to improve our lot in life. We'll have to check. I don't want to take away ice time from our young guys, so it's going to be a bit interesting this year. We'll see what happens, but I don't know, man. It's nothing crazy here. We sold a couple pieces, yes. I mean, we could use perhaps a defenseman. Maybe on the right side if there is one. We got Barry, Theodore, Schmidt, Pajot. Then we're hoping White Cloud can make it. Maybe Jaron Myers is going to be ready. Has probably won't. Not yet. And now's the time where we start integrating these guys. We're probably going to want to start looking for new coaches. I don't know if we're probably not going to get them this year, but next year is when we're going to probably get ourselves a new coach to really benefit all of our young guys. We'll have a better idea of where they're going, and then a better idea of, and then they'll all be actually listed as NHLers, so they'll be listed in where the coach's strategies are. So next year, I think, is the year where we'll get a new coach. This year, we'll kind of stick with what we have and kind of have that transition where we have some veteran-type guys. But yeah, we should get a defenseman because that's only 4 guaranteed NHLs. White Cloud could be it. Coughlin could be it. Myers could be, but I think we need one guarantee-type guy. Forward end of things, we did give up Smith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, probably get some, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look at that. But for now, this will do it. Let me know what you guys think about what we should do for free agency, how that draft went, and what you guys envision for the future here in Vegas. So let me know what you think. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one.